92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
A lot of times when you go on a date, it's something that's been planned for a while and you know exactly what you're going to do. But sometimes you have an unplanned date. Just a date pops out of nowhere.
Cool.
Like anytime I'm on a long ride, it's just like, oh, it's time for a hand date.
What? That's
It's a
not.
hand date. Just a long drive and an unexpected date.
I don't think you're
Yeah,
allowed
you'd
to.
have to buy your hand dinner.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about. I don't know what you're thinking of. But anyway, enough about me and my hand dating rituals. Let's talk to Mona, who's on the phone right now. And apparently Mona had an unexpected date. What's up, Mona? How are you?
I'm all right, guys.
Mona, did you have a hand date?
No, I didn't have a hand date.
Oh, okay, good. So your email said that you didn't really plan a date, but it kind of happened, and now he's not calling you back. What's his name?
His name is Carl.
Carl. All right. And how did you have an unexpected date with Carl?
So let me start from the beginning. About 4 months ago, I got dumped by the love of my life.
Oh my gosh, those are the worst dumpings.
I'm so
Like
sorry.
dumping even by someone you don't like very much sucks.
Yeah.
It was heartbreaking and heart-wrenching.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to be the one. And the worst part about it is that he dumped me for his best friend.
Wow.
What? Wait, male best friend or female best friend?
I don't want to get into that right now.
Okay.
Sounds like a
I'm sorry.
lot of stuff going on there.
Yeah, I
All
mean,
right.
it was the worst part of my life. I think that was really low for me.
Okay.
But the other day, you know, I went out with some friends. I had to get myself out of this slump.
Mm-hmm.
We
Yeah.
went to a bar, had a few drinks, and she's like, give me your phone. I'm like, why? She said, just give me your damn phone. So I gave it to her. She downloaded this dating app, and we start swiping. And, you know, just swiping left, swiping right. I was like, nah, that guy's ugly. But then I matched with Carl, right?
Nice.
And I was like, oh, he's kind of cute. And he, you know, immediately responded back. And it was weird because, like, 20 minutes later, he showed up at the bar.
Wait,
Okay.
did you tell him where you were, or was that by chance?
Yeah, I know. I told him.
Oh, good.
Okay, so
I'm
you
like,
invited-
This
you-
guy is crazy.
Yeah. You invited him out then.
'Cause I was a little tipsy. I was like, all right, let me do something a little wild and crazy. So, and he showed up. It was spontaneous, and it was really cool, you know. And my friend decided to pardon herself after making sure that he's not in that job.
Good.
She's a good friend.
Yeah, no, she's like, you know, you cool here? I was like, yeah, I'm cool.
Good wingman.
So she left, and then Carl and I started drinking a little bit more and joking around, and we ended up staying at the bar pretty damn late.
Okay.
You guys hooked up, right? Like this is leading to a hookup.
Well, no, wait. Let me tell you what happened. So, you know, because I was being spontaneous, I kind of dared him to do something spontaneous too.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
And he's like, okay, what do you want me to do? I was like, go to the bathroom, take off your underwear, and bring it back to me.
What?
Okay. Did he do it?
He totally did.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Wow.
Well, he's definitely thinking that you guys are hooking up at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, he was really cute and it was fun. And I kind of did something even more spontaneous. I grabbed his boxers and I used it as a napkin.
What?
Gross.
Oh, no.
That is disgusting.
Yeah.
Left more streaks?
I was like,
oh
you guys
my
are having
God,
fun until you did
Jose.
that. Now that's just disgusting.
I thought it was kind of sexy, you know? Like
Sexy? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I
What did Carl think?
yeah.
I don't know because I haven't heard back from him. I don't know.
Wait, what happened after you used his boxers as a napkin, though?
Well, we both got really, really tipsy, and I decided to Uber home. He gave me a little sweet kiss on my cheek, but I just Ubered home.
Okay. Did you
Oh.
keep the underwear or did you give it back to him?
Oh, I kept it.
Okay. So you have his underwear now, but no call back from him.
I had his underwear, but no Carl.
All
So
right.
wait, was there a discussion of you guys going out again?
The night was kind of hazy,
Okay.
so I figured, you know, he must have been turned on, or I don't know. I thought I'd hear back from him. I've texted him a couple times after. I've tried calling. It goes straight to his voicemail. So I
Because
don't know.
you haven't heard anything from him.
No,
Have you texted him being like, hey, I got your underwear if you want them back?
I have. I've been kind of flirtatious.
You don't think that he was just expecting a hookup that night? I mean, because he meets a girl, 20 minutes later, he finds her at the bar, she asks him to take his underwear off, and then you Uber home. Like, I don't know if he was looking for an actual date, because it doesn't sound like it to me.
I mean, we had a really good time. We talked a lot. We joked around a lot. I got to know more about him. He got to know more about me. I mean, it just seems like we were on a different connection, not just, you know, a one-night stand.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call him and find out why he's not calling you back.
Okay.
Maybe get his underwear back, too. I don't know. All right. We'll do it right after this. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Mona is on the phone and she wants to call a dude named Carl. And I'm surprised she's not getting a call back because on her date, she went to a level of commitment that most married people don't even go to. She actually used his underwear as a napkin. I've been in a lot of long relationships, never done that once, so I'm surprised because you two definitely shared a moment, Mona. If you missed it, she ended up hanging out with this dude named Carl at a bar. They got really drunk and were like daring each other to do things. She dared him to take off his underwear and bring it back to the table. He did, and then she used it as a napkin. Only thing is, he didn't dare to do that. She just decided to do it, and now she's not getting a call back. All right, Mona, are you about ready to call him?
I am.
Okay, and this is your first venture back into the dating world since your big breakup. You didn't talk about your ex or anything, right?
Maybe a little bit, but not too much. I mean, I just kind of alluded to the fact that I hadn't been on a date in about 4 months.
Okay.
You also said you were really drunk, too, so there may be a moment you don't remember where all you did was talk about your ex.
A very good point.
This is fair, too.
All right, well, I'm going to dial his phone number right now and see if we can figure it out, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Carl, please?
This is him.
Hey, Carl, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Excuse me?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
All right. Hello?
Hi.
What's going on?
That's a good question, Carl. I'll answer that. We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them after, they can email us to get you on the phone and find out what happened. And we got an email about you from a girl named Mona.
So,
You kind of understand what's going on now?
I went out with a girl named Mona, but
Right.
what's
and
the...
now you're not calling her back or answering her text messages. That's why we're on the phone. Mona wants to know if she did something wrong.
Let me understand this. Mona called you to call me to find out what happened on our date?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, exactly.
So now I'm supposed to tell you, and then you're going to tell Mona?
Yas King. Yas. Spread the gossip.
Yes.
That's exactly what's supposed to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just weird.
Could I take
yeah.
Could I take a guess of what I think may have happened while you're not calling her?
Sure.
From her description, you answered a text from her 20 minutes later, you're at the bar. Were you just hoping for a hookup?
No, she was fun. It was a good time.
So yes or no?
I mean, no, I didn't show up expecting a hookup. No.
Okay.
Okay. Is the reason you're not calling her back because she used your underwear as a napkin?
Also a good reason.
Oh my god, she told you that?
Yeah, she did.
Oh man, no. I mean, I've never seen anyone do that. I mean, it was funny at the time, but when you say it now, it just sounds kind of creepy.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to give her props for the delivery.
So you had fun with her. You guys had a good time at the bar.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't ask her to use my boxes as a napkin or anything, but we were having a good time. We had a bunch of drinks. It was a good time. I just by the end, I just don't think I was feeling it.
Is there any specific reason?
I mean,
Your voice just went really high. So
well, I mean, I'm trying to think of how to put it. We talked about lots of different things, nothing that was too crazy or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But she just didn't seem necessarily the sharpest person. And I know we were drinking, so that could have something to do with it. But it just, I think it might be deeper than.
I like hearing you try to not say you felt like she was a dummy.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think she's a dummy. I just think that there's some things that she may or may not really quite grasp.
I appreciate the effort. But you don't think she's that smart. Is that what you're trying to skirt around?
I don't think she's super. Yeah, I mean, I guess
okay,
She's
wait.
scientist.
You guys,
Yeah.
do you think? Is there any way, Carl, that you think that she was doing? Some girls think that guys don't like intelligent women, so they play the ditzy card. It's very obnoxious, but she hasn't been dating in a while.
Yeah, I mean, okay, fine, but it seemed a little bit more sincere than just
How about an example?
yeah, okay. Later in the night, we were talking after the whole napkin thing, and we were talking about history for some reason, and she didn't agree with how I told her that they count centuries.
What do
What do
you
you
mean?
mean?
She didn't agree.
Okay, like I told her the 19th century was the 1800s, that the 18th century was the 1700s, and she like cut me off and was like, "That's bull.
What?
You're wrong." Started like getting like pissed off about it. Like I was somehow like making up things.
Did she not did she not understand what you were saying, maybe?
Well, at first I was like, "Okay, are you drunk?" And just is this? Let me say it again. And she was like, "No, you're wrong. It's the 20th century because it's 20 whatever." And I was like, "Okay, no."
Wow.
And so I tried to like explain it forwards, backwards, whatever, and she just kept getting more and more irate and telling me I was stupid,
Oh.
and it was like I was just making things up, and I was. It got
Okay.
to the point where she was just like, let's agree to disagree, and I was like,
Let's agree to disagree. Why is there so
No.
much of that in the world right now? Let's agree to disagree on like facts.
Yeah.
well, I was like, you're the only one disagreeing. Like, I didn't want to get other people involved because like we just met. I wasn't like trying to belittle her, and like she just kept arguing and arguing, getting more belligerent about it as it went on.
Whoa.
Okay, so she was actually getting angry with you.
Not like physical, but close.
It's like, how is this the first
Okay.
time that it's come up for her?
Yeah.
Maybe she avoided talking about history. I don't know.
That's a good question. We should ask her about that because, Carl, guess what? Mona is actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
What? What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless she.
Hi, Carl.
Yep, she's still there.
Hey, Mona. Yeah.
So I'm not intelligent enough for you?
Oh,
Is that what you're trying
hold
to
on. No.
say?
It kind of came down to the whole thing about the centuries.
But you're
It's not
wrong.
about not being intelligent.
Oh.
I'm not wrong.
You are wrong.
Mona.
Okay.
We're in the 20th century. You know when the movie opens up and it says 20th century? It's because we're in the 20th century.
Oh, no, that's
Shut
that's
up,
just the
Mona.
name of it is 20th Century Fox. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
that's the name of the company,
Right,
and
because
that's
we're in
when
the
it was
20th
founded
century.
in the 1900s.
Wait, so Mona, you're saying if a movie comes out and it's the year 21 something, it's going to be changed to the 21st century movie?
Absolutely.
Oh,
Mona, are you trolling us? You can't honestly believe that.
Guys, you know what? I went to college. I got an A+ in history. I know my centuries.
There's no way you got an A+ in history.
I
think
totally did. We are in the 20th century right now. In the 1900s, it was the 19th century.
Well, when you're first born, like till that anniversary of the day of your birth, are you 1 year old?
Yeah, it's your first birthday.
It's your first birthday, and then you're starting the beginning after your first year. You're starting on your second year, but you're not a year old until you're a year old. So how could you
Carl,
have
are you
the
hurting your brain right now? Because you're not making any sense.
it's actually kind of
he
making
is
sense,
making
though,
sense.
Mona.
You're not making any sense, Carl. We are in the 20th century right now. Because
You
it's,
see what I had to deal with? Like this, like when she was drunk, I thought it made more sense. But like this is,
And I don't even think that it's a point of being wrong about it. Like, I could see, Mona, you not understanding it for whatever reason. But
I
why?
completely understand it. What are you talking
No, you
about?
don't. But, no, you
This
don't.
is bull. I completely understand what I'm talking
No,
about.
Mona,
he's
you
saying
don't,
like
though.
the first century was the zeros, and then when we got to like
How do you
the
know?
year,
Wait, no, wait, what? What are you talking about? Were you back
that's
then?
why it's always
Were you
off.
alive back then? You were not alive back then. You don't know.
Neither were you, Mona. Say, Mona, if you're going to say that you don't know, then you weren't alive back then either. So how do you
But I
know?
did pass history. I mean, did you guys pass history? I
Oh,
don't think
Mona.
so.
I didn't, but
I
still
passed
know.
like fourth grade history. That's when they teach you that.
And he even knows that.
Yeah, it's bad.
Mona, have you ever tried to look it up to like fact check yourself?
Yeah, Google it right now.
You know what, guys? Guys, stop. Just cut it out now. Enough. Enough is enough. Okay, I know
But-
what I'm talking about.
Is there anything that will change your mind at all?
Maybe when we go into 2100, then it'll be the
Oh my
21st.
gosh.
Can we
This
move
is
on
what's
from the
so
numbers?
frustrating right now. Like, Mona, why can't you admit that you're wrong? I don't understand that. This isn't about even the centuries, because you know in the back of your head that you're wrong.
You know what?
Like,
I'm not wrong. You guys are just trying to brain shame me right now. It's kind of bordering on bullying, by the way.
oh
Brain
my
shaming.
gosh.
I've never heard of brain shaming before, but thank you, Mona. Carl,
gosh. Can we back to
I got
the
to.
date?
Yeah, we got to get off this conversation.
This is frustrating.
yeah,
Carl,
get back to the
You
21st
guys are
century.
just bullies at this point.
yeah, whatever century we're in right now.
Such
Oh,
bullies.
man.
Oh my God.
Carl, would you like to go on a second date with Mona? We'll pay for it.
I think she's just too feisty, and like I don't want to waste her time.
Carl, you're intimidated by a strong, intelligent woman. That's all.
I think that's it, Mona.
That's all it is, Carl.
Oh, yeah, you figured it out.
Yep. All right, Mona, do you even want a second date with Carl?
Not as somebody who doesn't know how to count. No.
Okay.
Well, then I guess it was a good second date update for you because we figured out the reason.
There we go.
There you go.
All right. Well, thank you, Carl, for your time. And Mona, appreciate you emailing the show and everything else. And I'm sorry if you felt brain shamed.
Yes, thanks for listening.
And I hope you'll be a listener until the 21st century and the 22nd century and all the centuries.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says we should find out who her history teacher is and have them fired. Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Yeah.
Talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, Mona wanted to call this dude named Carl. They went out one night, got drunk on their date, and did probably one of the most disgusting things that we've heard in a second date update. She dared him to take his underwear off. So he went to the bathroom, took his underwear off, and brought it back to her at the table, and then she used it as a napkin, trying to be funny. That was already gross, but that wasn't the big problem on their date. When we got her on the phone, we found out the reason he wasn't calling back was because they got in a huge argument about centuries.
Yes.
She didn't believe that the 18th century means it's actually the 1900s, and the 19th century means it's the 2000s, and so on.
Yeah.
And she argued about it. She argued with everybody on the show, and she said that she got an A in history class, so she knows she's right.
You know, facts just don't exist in this world anymore.
No, they don't.
It used to be that there was just some things that were true, and now you can argue everything, apparently.
Fake news.
Yeah, he
not
said the
real.
fact that she just wouldn't hear the truth and wouldn't listen to the facts and would argue this constantly
Yeah.
was unattractive, so he didn't want to go out with her again. No second date. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. Young Jeffrey's Song of the Week is coming up in just a few minutes.
Yay.
At
92.5. Second date update.
Look, I'll admit, we're not the most wholesome show in morning radio. Okay? Between Jose's drunk movie reviews, Brooke's rampant infidelity, and my extremely low-cut V-necks.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I see nipple a
Well,
lot.
that's pretty much suspenders, bro.
I mean, we're deviants.
Yes.
What can I say? But maybe the one redeeming thing about us is we all love Disney.
Of course.
Seriously.
For real.
Like,
Who doesn't?
the songs, the bright colors,
Yep.
the devilishly handsome princes.
That's not why I
Me
like
and you,
them.
Jeffrey, let's
What's
do this.
not to love? And I know we're not alone. In fact, one of our listeners is a huge Disney fan too. His name's Kenny, and apparently Disney is what helped Kenny find a romantic connection.
Oh, wow.
Look at
That's
that.
awesome.
But he needs a little bit of help. That's why he emailed in to us. He's on the phone right now. Hey, Kenny.
Hi guys, how are you?
Yeah, well, you do sound like a
Hi.
Disney fan. You're so happy, Kenny.
I do. I love Disney, but I gotta be honest, I like you guys too. I mean, you're not so bad.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the second
you-
happiest
No.
place on earth.
Are you trying to find your happily ever after, Kenny?
Yeah, if you could help me out, that would be so awesome.
I know a place that does that for very, very cheap, if you want to know.
We'll see how this goes today.
Okay, let's just focus on the woman that you want to call today. What's her name?
All right. Her name is Steph.
Steph?
Yeah, Steph. And you know, you did mention that I'm into Disney, as I told you in my email. I met her on a Disney fan site, of all places.
Oh, you're that into Disney.
Oh.
I feel like you
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
call yourself a fan of anything anymore unless it's like you live that life.
Unless you're on the site.
Yeah.
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 No, you know, it's not like it's a Disney dating, you know, it's a fan site, you know, and everybody's kind of nice. But occasionally there's like trolls that get on our site and they start posting like rude comments, you know.
Well, you know what? Every Disney movie has a villain.
And those 8-year-olds
right.
can be really vicious sometimes, so I understand. Well, what happened?
So this guy makes a post and he says that people without kids should be banned from going to the parks. You know.
Oh, that's ridiculous. It's for all ages.
little strong.
Exactly. And that's what I said. You know, I clapped back and I just said, look, you know, Disney is for everyone. You know, I don't have kids. In fact, and I go to the parks all the time. I even posted, I said, look, going to the parks without children is amazing.
Oh, I bet. I never thought of that.
You tell him.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to do that stupid teacup ride ever.
No. You move through the park so much faster. You don't have to bend a bunch
to money on souvenirs and extra food and stuff. You don't have to carry a lot.
Well, and getting on rides must be awesome because normally when I'm with my family, it's like, oh, you need how many? 5? Okay, wait for the next one.
I know.
Yeah.
You can just hop on, yeah.
I know, exactly. And sometimes you even get to cut up front. But, I see these parents, and I got no problem with people with their children, but they're pushing a stroller and they're carrying all their stuff for their child,
Okay.
And,
I feel like we're kind of derailing. Like, we understand how adamant you are. Where do you meet this woman? Where does she come in?
Sure. So I commented, I'm defending going to Disney, and she actually saw that and messaged me, and she was like, hey, way to put this guy in his place. She actually called me a Disney prince.
Oh, wow.
She's got the moves.
She's on brand.
I
know, and so I thought that was kind of cute. And so, we had a little side conversation, and eventually we exchanged our Instagrams, and we started messaging back and forth.
Okay.
And after messaging so often, I decided to ask her out.
Did you take her to Disneyland?
Not yet. I don't have that kind of budget.
Oh, okay.
So I thought it'd be kind of cute. There's a mall nearby that I know has a Disney store. So I thought it'd be cute if we met up at the mall and went to the Disney store, browse around.
Cute.
Did she like that idea?
She did, and she picked up this stuffed Lilo doll, from that movie Lilo and Stitch. And she said, "Oh, I love that movie, and I always wanted one of these." So I thought it'd be kind of cool. I bought it for her there.
Nice.
She was really happy about that.
And it's always cute because, if the relationship works out, you have a memento from your first date.
That's right.
And if it doesn't work out, you have something to destroy to help you get over it.
That's good, Jeffrey.
It was just a sweet, sweet moment.
Yeah.
At the end of the night, I took her to her car and said goodnight. I went in to kiss her goodnight. I thought we had a good time. And she kind of a little backed away from the kiss, but she gave me a big, solid hug. And then he said, would you like to hang out again? And she said, yeah. She was about a week and a half ago or so. And I haven't heard from her,
All right, Prince Charming. You just hold on a second. We're going to play a song. We'll come back. We'll call Princess Steph for you.
Oh, I like her.
And we'll see if we can get that glass slipper to fit, okay?
Awesome. Thank you.
I meant that in a totally platonic way, okay?
Felt like
I promise.
or something.
No, just a date. We'll find out. Hold on. If you're just tuning in for the second date update, we're talking to Kenny, who's a big Disney fan.
Yes. Very big.
And he took out Steph, who's a fellow Disney lover, on a romantic Disney date. They went to the Disney store at the mall where he bought her a Lilo doll. He even got a hug towards the end of the night. But, it's funny, Kenny, I rarely do this. I was looking back at your email, though, and there's something you wrote there that you didn't bring up in the first part.
Uh-oh.
And you mentioned in the email that you sang this song that's playing right now to each other at some point during the date. Is that true?
So cute.
Really?
Yeah, it was a little embarrassing, but sometimes just break out in song. We love these songs so much, and we were at dinner, and when they brought the dessert, I just started singing "Spoonful of Sugar" from Mary Poppins.
At the dessert.
Will you sing it for us?
Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and she started singing with me, and we just had a blast. I mean, people were staring. Obviously, people were staring at us.
This
But
song really makes you
Jose
happy.
is so into this.
Yeah.
He's so happy right now.
I just feel great after hearing that.
Yeah. I mean,
it's incredible. It's fantastic.
I'm with you. I think Disney is great, and I can get down on some Aladdin just like anybody. But I think
Wait,
maybe
Agreed.
Down on Aladdin.
Yeah.
What do you-
Okay.
or The Little Mermaid, whatever. I like Disney.
No.
It's just, do you ever feel like maybe this was a little bit overboard and it was so Disney that it just came off as childish?
I don't think so. I mean, the way she and I were talking, she was right there with me. She said she's just as much a Disney fan as I am. I mean, when you connect with somebody on that level who likes Disney as much as you do, it's just awesome.
Yeah,
Okay.
good for you.
Well, let's try and connect with Steph on a phone level. So I'm going to dial her right now, and we'll try and get you your second date update, okay?
Try not to break into song, okay, when
No,
we're talking
do
to her.
it. Do it.
No, you guys, stop.
Can I sing Lady in the Tramp?
No.
Just wait till we talk to her first, and then maybe you can jump in, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'm down the number now. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, is this Steph?
Yeah. Who's calling?
Hi, my name's Prince Jeffrey,
Stupid.
and I work for a very magical radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Yeah.
I've never heard of you, Prince Jeffrey.
Oh, yeah.
You're not sweeping her off her feet.
Oh, no. Well, somebody wished upon a star that I get in touch with you
I like it.
because you went on a date with them recently and you haven't been getting back. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I'm sorry. This is just so strange. Like, is this like a prank?
Okay, no,
No.
it's not a prank.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's a lot of dumb jokes based on Disney, but it's not a prank.
No,
will be
they're
more.
not dumb, Brooke. These are clever.
They're awesome.
Okay.
They're Dumbo.
I'll simplify it down.
Terrible.
We're doing something called a second date update. That's where if you go out with someone and afterwards, if they're not calling you back, you can email our show and we'll contact that person for you to try and figure out the reason why.
Oh, it's interesting.
Yeah.
It's weird. We know.
It's much less whimsical when I describe it that way, but a guy reached out to us about you, and his name is Kenny.
Kenny?
Yeah, that's why I was making those Disney references earlier.
Well, that definitely makes sense. That's weird that he contacted you guys.
Well, the reason why he reached out to us is because he had such a great time going out with you, but he doesn't know why you've been ghosting him.
I'd rather, not get into it. I mean, it's going to hurt his feelings, and I'm trying. That's really not the Disney way to be hurting other people's feelings.
Oh,
that's
sweetie,
very
not the
sweet.
Disney way. I mean, I thought, my guess was maybe he was too into Disney for you. Like he took it too far.
Oh, you think he's too Disney?
Oh, that's not the case for you?
You guys are kind of funny.
What?
Kind of.
Hold on. What do you mean by that?
Look, you know what? If he's ready to hear it, you can tell him this.
Okay.
He is a Disney.
A what?
A Disney.
Disney with an F?
Yeah, Disney with an S.
What does that mean?
He's just a fake Disney fan.
What?
Oh,
He's a fake.
fake Disney.
Yeah.
No, he's
What?
not.
Why would you say that? He seems like a very serious Disney fan when we spoke to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe on the surface, he puts up a good front. After meeting him the first time, you can kind of get that sense. You don't know him. You had one conversation with him, I'm assuming.
He's on a Disney fan website. He took you to the Disney store for a date. He sang a song from Mary Poppins. My God.
Which
at a
is like
restaurant.
old school Disney.
That doesn't make a Disney fan.
What makes a Disney fan then? I am very confused.
I'm looking for someone who 100% knows the ins and outs of everything Disney and doesn't try to skate away on a few songs and take me to the Disney store. That's not what a hardcore, honest to God Disney fan is.
Oh, wow.
But what happened to make you think that he wasn't a diehard?
So I told him the last time that I went to Disney, I got pixie dusted, and he had no clue what being pixie dusted was.
I don't either.
Yeah, what does that mean? Pixie what?
Pixie dusted. You know how
Okay.
Tinkerbell has pixie dust?
Yeah.
So pixie dusted means you get something for free, or you get an upgrade. So the last time I was at Disney parks, I was at one of the kiosks getting a Mickey Pop, and the cast member said, "This Mickey Pop is on us." And then when I brought it up, he knew nothing, zero. His face just washed over, what? What are you talking about?
Our faces.
I don't mean to laugh, but that seems so absurd.
It seems pretty intense.
Yeah, that he didn't know what pixie dusted means.
That's just one thing. You don't even understand, okay? He also was trying to convince me that the Avengers are Disney characters. The Avengers are not honest to
owned
God.
by
Aren't they
Disney.
owned by Disney now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Acquired. They were acquired by Disney.
Oh. Okay.
You can't put the Avengers on the same pedestal as Mickey and Minnie and Donald.
I just think you're missing out on maybe a good relationship because something that, I don't know, seems so trivial to me.
Honestly, I think the only reason he really wanted to go out with me is because he sees, I can dress up as Snow White, and he thinks I look really hot dressed up as Snow White.
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
There's a lot of accusations being thrown around right now, and I think it's only fair to ask Kenny about them directly because I need to tell you he's been on the other line listening the whole time and wants to speak with you.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
It's a small world after all, isn't it?
Uh-huh. Kenny?
There it is.
I cannot believe that it was because I didn't know about pixie dusting. That's why you've blown me off.
Kenny, it's not just pixie dust, dude. It's the Avengers. It's the fact that you didn't realize that there were different castles at different Disney parks.
Wait, what?
Wait, hold on. What does that mean?
I thought they were all the same castle.
Me too.
Which they are not, first of all. Any hardcore Disney fan knows Sleeping Beauty's castle is at Disneyland, and Cinderella's castle is at Walt Disney World in Florida. Like, anybody knows that. Like,
Steph, I'm sorry, I got to interrupt. You've got to calm down.
Yeah.
This is why people can't say that they like anything, because if you don't know every single specific thing about a subject.
no, he is a Disney. He's fake Disney. It's Disney. There is no. You don't deem yourself a Disney fanatic and then come at me with not knowing the castle and talking about all the Marvel characters. Like, that's not how it works.
But Steph, isn't this behavior and the way that you're talking, isn't that not very Disney-like?
I think it's very snooty.
No,
I think it's very
Yeah.
Oh, that's like a cuss word in the Disney world.
I mean, you're acting like one of the evil stepsisters at this point.
Look, you all need to settle down and shut up because you pushed me. You wanted to know why I didn't want to call Kenny back, and I told you. He didn't even really know the words to a spoonful of sugar. He knew that. A spoonful of sugar.
Okay.
I don't even think it's fair for me at this point to ask them to go out on a second date.
You have to do it.
Maybe it's easier for me to just ask Steph to give back the Lilo doll.
Honestly, if he wants Lilo back, he can take it. Like,
Okay.
it like wasn't even a special edition Lilo doll, so he could.
Oh.
You can get that anywhere.
All right,
Ew.
Kenny.
Okay, well,
Oh.
Kenny, man, I'm so sorry that this has happened to you.
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, like I said, we all start at different levels of fandom. You know, she might be more hardcore than me, but I'll get there.
Yeah.
You know, now I know what pixie dusting is.
All right. Well,
What Disney? Yeah, try
just to
again.
make sure that you're not a Fizney, I'm going to play this song, and you need to sing it word for word flawlessly. Here we go.
But sugar helps medicine go down.
Disney! Get off
Oh,
our
you put me on the spot. You put me on the spot.
I'm kidding, Kenny. I love you.
Moving 92.5. Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Today, a listener named Patrick is on the phone to do a second date update. He sent us an email that said he doesn't go out with a lot of girls. So he's really hoping that he can get another date
Oh, I already like him.
with Vicky. I guess that's the girl that he went out with, or maybe it's just somebody else, but that's the name he mentioned in his email. Patrick, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Pretty good.
He's
Sounds
paid.
like we're doing better than you are.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Quite the intro,
I didn't mean to just punch you in the gut right away there.
I think you had already punched him, and then you punched him again
Yeah.
with that second one.
Welcome to the show, Patrick.
Uh-huh.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem. So
So-
your email said that you're really excited about this girl because you don't go out on a lot of dates.
Well, I mean, I go on dates. It's just they're few and far between. There's been 3 in the past couple of years.
Oh, now,
3 in the past couple of years is not a bad ratio.
hey, come on. That may be by your choice, right, Patrick? You're just really picky. Is that it?
Not so much that I'm picky. I'll pretty much go out with anyone. It's just
Oh.
I'm not very good at conversations.
Oh, all right. So you clam up a little bit when it comes to going on dates.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Well, if you have trouble talking to people, then how'd the conversation go on your date?
It actually went surprisingly well.
Really?
I have an icebreaker that I bring with me, and I use it on this date with Vicky.
That you bring with you. Ice pick. You're not bringing an ice pick on dates.
Or like-
That could be scary.
Well, no, it's not an actual icebreaker. It doesn't break ice.
Oh, that's good.
What I did was I set up just, a casual restaurant date, and I brought my potted plant.
You what?
I said I brought my potted plant with me.
Like an actual indoor plant you brought with you.
Yeah, just like a succulent,
So it's a small plant.
What is that?
Yeah, and just plop it down there on the table, and it's the only table that has a plant on it, and girls always ask about it.
Okay,
All right,
'cause
so
why wouldn't you?
Do you always bring a potted plant with you on your dates?
Yeah, I've actually found for the past 3 that it's worked really, really well.
No, it hasn't, Patrick, because you've only had 3 dates in a couple years,
Single.
and you're on the phone with us.
Right, but every date that I brought the plant on, the girl laughs. And that takes the focus away from me. So it gets rid of my anxiety about the date. And it just lets us kind of, as I said before, break the ice.
I will say, at first, I was pretty judgy, but when you paint it like that, the plant sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
It kind of works.
It really works. You know, we talk about watering it, you know, playing music to the plant, pruning it, and like how the greenness in the room just brings out a happier mood for people. We end up talking about the plant for the entire date.
Okay, so it's sort of like you bring your own wingman, except your wingman is a plant.
Oh, good analogy.
Yeah, you could say it's like a wingman, but I think it's much better than a wingman because it allows me then to control the conversation and there's no blocking going on from the plant.
Yeah, that's true. And when you wait, though, they're going to develop someday and they're going to be able to steal your girl. You never know.
I hope not.
I mean, the plant sounds great in the initial, like, break the ice moment, but when you say that you talked about it the entire time, was she able to learn about who you were as well?
Yeah, so, like, as we're talking about plants and plant facts, I get to put in little bits of information about myself in there, and, you know, as it relates to the conversation, that's when I can talk about myself.
So you're like, you know who else loves water?
Yeah.
This guy. Can't get enough.
Yeah, I mean, more or less.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. How did it work then? So the date, you guys obviously had a conversation a lot about the plant, but what happened at the end of the date?
Well, at the end of the date, I decided to just, you know, I kept the whole plant thing going, and I ordered an Uber, and I put the plant in initially as a joke, and, like, tucked it in, put a seatbelt on it, whispered to the plant, and then I said to her, oh, well, time for the plant to go home. And she laughed. She thought it was funny.
Oh, that's awesome.
It is funny.
But then I was like, oh, if the plant goes, I have to go too. So, and that's kind of how I wrapped it up.
All right.
Okay.
Did she seem like she wanted to hang out longer without the plant?
You know, I don't know. It was really difficult to read her towards the end. But she did give me a hug. So I thought that was a big thumbs up there.
Yeah.
She gave you a hug. Well, what I'm thinking is she might not be calling you back because maybe she was hoping you would have made that joke about the plant going home, and you two could have still hung out the rest of the night. But instead, you were like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here too," and then left.
I hope that's not the case. Like, if that's so, like, then I guess the plant did end up blocking me.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
That plant's not going to get water for a week now.
And how long has it been since you heard from her?
Well, I was texting her last week. She'll respond if I say, like, hi, how are you? How's your day going? But if I ask her if she wants to go on another date, she doesn't respond.
All right, that's a bad sign.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
Great. Sounds great.
Thank you. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
We're right in the middle of a second date update, and if you're just joining us, Patrick is on the phone. And I'm really surprised that Patrick is not getting a call back from the girl he went out with. Her name is Vicky. Because on his first date, he gave her the old green thumb. That's right.
What girl can resist?
For all you perverts out there that are thinking about what the green thumb could be, you're exactly right.
No!
He gave her a plant. Well, he didn't actually give it to her. He brought a plant on his first date because Patrick says that he's not the best conversationalist when it comes to the ladies, and he gets a little nervous, so he brings a plant along with him as an icebreaker. And they can start talking about the plant, and hopefully it leads to other things.
Patrick, you are a sweet underdog in this story, and I really, really hope that there is a reasonable explanation for her not calling you back.
Well, I hope so too. Thank you
Yeah.
for one person being on my side.
I'm on your side completely, man. I really want you to get another date with her.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now and see if we can figure out why she's not calling you back, okay?
Super.
Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, may I speak to Vicky, please?
this is she. Who's speaking?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. How are you?
I'm sorry, who is it?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning? Does that mean anything to you?
Like the radio?
Yeah, kind of like it.
Or exactly like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you heard of our show before?
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
I'm really confused right now.
Well, let me help you out. We recently got an email from one of our listeners, and it was about you.
Whoa.
That's
Okay.
You,
probably the appropriate response.
You went out on a date with a dude named Patrick a little while ago.
Oh, gosh.
Come on, Patrick the plant guy.
I know, Pap.
Okay, well, Patrick emailed us because he said he really enjoyed your date, but now you're not calling him back. So he thought maybe we could get you on the phone and find out what went wrong.
Wow, okay.
I'm hoping that you just have like a reasonable excuse. Like, you've been out of town for work. Patrick was a great guy. You're ready to give him another shot.
Not quite.
Oh, really?
So what'd you think of Patrick?
He was really nice. I mean, he's pretty awkward, but he means well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are positives.
So nice overall, though.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Can I tell you what he told us about your date, and then you see if you agree?
Please.
Okay. So he said that when you guys went out, he took a plant along with him.
Mm-hmm.
And he does that so he can have an icebreaker to start a conversation.
He said that it made you laugh. Like, I mean, who wouldn't laugh at that situation?
I was laughing, but I think it was for a different reason than he thought.
What do you
Like
mean?
you were
Was-
laughing at him and not with him.
Well, you're not going to believe this, but this is not the first time this year that I go out with a dude who brings a plant.
What?
What?
You've gone out with a plant guy before Patrick the plant guy?
Way.
I know. It's totally unbelievable, but it's true.
Where are you meeting these men? In like an arboretum or something, or a greenhouse?
No, I was completely shocked, and then I realized what was going on.
Why you must be putting some sort of bring a plant on the date vibe out. I don't know.
What was going on?
So after the first time that happened to me, I was really weirded out, and then I thought, well, that guy's just a creep. So I didn't think about it any further. But then after Patrick did it too, I was like, something's going on. I got to figure it out.
Yeah, what's this horrible trend of dudes taking plants on dates?
So after I went out with Patrick, I got home and I Googled it. And sure enough, I found it on a dating blog. I guess it's a way for guys to break the ice when they're out with a girl.
Really?
Oh,
Wow.
It's like a self-help type thing?
Yeah, I mean, this is for guys who really have trouble talking to women who get, like, sweaty hands, and I guess it's supposed to help.
That's so sweet, though.
So now there's a new trend among guys that I haven't heard of yet of bringing plants with you so that you can talk to your date.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and he even used some of the suggested moves that I read, so I think that's when I was like, okay, no.
What are the suggested... Wait, you have to tell me what the suggested moves are.
Well, one of them that I read was to order a beer for the plant and then pour it in, and sure enough, he did.
So he's stealing all of his moves from this dating blog.
So good, though.
I mean, it just wasn't original, and I
Yeah.
just wanted him to be himself.
And you run the risk of getting that plant hammered, and we know how mouthy they can be when they're drunk.
Handsy, too.
Overall, it was just kind of disappointing because I want to get to know someone for who they are and not someone who's just putting on an act.
Yeah, but
Right.
you gotta give him some credit. It wasn't like an act to get you in bed. It was an act to break his own weird anxiety stuff.
I mean, how do you know that he didn't want to get me in bed with the plan?
Well, I
Or was it an eggplant that he took with him? Because if it was,
Dude,
that means business.
that would have been amazing.
I just thought it was really weird.
Yeah, it is really weird. It's weird that you went out with two guys who
It
did
is.
this.
Two plant guys.
Lucky me.
Yeah, and it's even weirder that one of those guys is actually on the phone listening and wants to talk to you. And that guy is Patrick.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Hey, Vicky.
Oh, no, come on.
So you figured me out, huh?
I sure did.
I mean, you know why I did it. Just anxiety gets to me, especially being on a date with someone as beautiful as yourself.
Aww.
Aw.
That's nice.
Come on.
That's really nice, but I just wish you could have been more genuine instead of following instructions from a blog.
Well, as a matter of fact, the blog did say to use a different type of plant, and I just went with the one that I felt comfortable with.
Oh, look at that. The comfortable plant.
Yeah, so he put his own spin on it, Vicky.
I mean, it's not the type of plant. It's just the plant.
See what's going on here? We're still talking about the plant, Vicky, just like the date.
Oh, you are smooth, Patrick.
Right, and that was the problem, that I wanted to get to know you, not the plant.
Right, and getting to know me takes a while. I'm, a complex person.
Oh my God.
You guys are laughing, but I'm a complex person, and I do enjoy plants. I have plenty of plants around my house, and it you know what? It eases my anxiety, it eases my tensions, and provides fresh air for my home.
There you go.
See, look at that.
Hey, Vicky, Patrick is a complex person. Would you like to go out with him again for a second date and get to explore all of his complexities? We will pay for it. We'll pay for a second date.
I feel like you should really give him a second chance. Like, he understands that you were uncomfortable with the plant. You want to see who he is.
I don't know. I just feel like if Patrick could talk to me about him or I instead of the plant, then maybe that would be...
Well, Vicky, I'm going to jump in here because, look, I hear you and you want to converse. So something you didn't learn about me on the date is that I'm actually a pro yo-yoer.
Wow.
Dude, that is like, it's almost like a celebrity.
Is that for real, Patrick?
Yeah, I've been doing it for over 16 years now, and I've got tricks that I do myself that nobody else does.
There you go, Vicky. That's something interesting. A pro yo-yoer.
That's just not really a big turn on for me.
What are you talking about? Walk the dog? Hello.
Oh, walking the dog is old school. My tricks are so much better than that.
Come on, Vicky. A pro yo-yoer who needs a plant in order to start a conversation. You're telling me that you're not turned on because I've got to take a shower.
You know what they say about a man who can handle a yo-yo, Vicky?
And I don't, actually. I feel like if this, then what else? What other weird thing is going to pop up?
Vicky, the one other thing that you need to know about me is that I really genuinely like you. 100% really do. I promise. It's not a lie.
I don't think I can do it.
Oh, man. Vicky, that was so heartfelt.
Dude, give up, Patrick. It's not going to happen. You've tried your best.
Okay.
All right. Well, that was easy. Patrick, time to move on, I guess. And Vicky, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
At least you have a cool story to tell about your date. Patrick, next time, don't give up the fight so quick, man.
Okay.
All right. Work in progress.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592. It says, honestly, I think it's less weird that he thought to bring a plant on his date because he found it on a dating website. I just thought he had an obsession with plants. And so I would have gone out with him after I found that out.
Yeah.
We're talking about today's second date update. That was taped while Brooke was still here. Jackie is in studio filling in while Brooke's out on maternity leave. But Patrick wanted to call a girl named Vicky who wasn't calling him back after their date. The reason that she wasn't calling him back was because... well, it wasn't because he brought a plant on the date. So he brought a plant on the date as a conversation starter, and he spent the whole time talking about the plant, and he thought that's why she wasn't calling back.
He's a nervous guy.
But
so.
she had actually had that happen to her before. What? Because apparently it's on some dating website, and dudes have been bringing plants on dates as conversation starters. So that wasn't the weirdest part, but it was just the fact that he was like awkward and couldn't have a conversation and just kind of talked about the plant the whole time.
Yeah.
And
His
she
voice
thought,
is really soothing too. It kind of made me. I would have fallen asleep, I think, on the date.
yeah, she thought maybe he didn't have a lot to offer other than just being awkward.
Yeah.
But he did say that he is a yo-yo player. Yo-yo, professional yo-yoer, right? Yo-yo player is probably not the right word. I probably offended a lot of yo-yoers out there, but like a pro yo-yoer. So
Do you guys get what it's like to be? Well, I mean, I guess you guys do get what it's like to be. It's horrible. It is horrible to be single with these kind of people out there.
You got to resort to all kinds of things.
This is what you get. This is your dating pool.
This is what's left. The plant yo-yo people.
And remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.